Boom. Okay. Well, if anyone is out there, let me know how the audio is. Cool. Well, hello and welcome to the quest to get enough encumbrance, whatever the is it vitality maybe? To wear a shirt. Yeah. So. The question is, where the fuck am I supposed to go? I think I have fought that guy. Killed the dragon. I think... Okay. Oh, I did do this area. Well... let's figure out if I've done the Ruined Sentinels. And I'll know what to do from there. And, you know, let me know if the audio is okay. Okay. And excuse my extremely loud right bumper. It is just how the cookie crumbles. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I guess I shouldn't be using those. Right? Save them for the boss, if there is a boss. So... yeah. Oh, petrified guy. Right. Or is he? So... yeah. Do I kill petrified guy? And then fight Ruined Sentinels? I guess that's like the way to go. Although I'm slightly confused as to like the progression because I'm used to Dark Souls 2 like regular, which I probably should play as Unga Bonka, but here we are. The reason I'm playing this is because I really like faith builds, or well, not in particular, but I really like glass cannon builds, and I had a character in the original Dark Souls 2, which was this basically, who just YOLO'd sunlight spears. And I never put any points into health or encumbrance or anything, so I was always wearing like really bad armor. But it was fun to do a ton of damage and like get owned if you got hit. It was like it made it more exciting. But then they updated Dark Souls 2 and they capped off spell damage at like some silly point. So like putting 99 into your faith was no longer a thing. And then on top of that, I lost my saves. I don't even understand how. It's probably just like switching computers. Just one of the things that like, because I have a computer backup, but some stuff doesn't get backed up. So anyway, I got like a mod that reverts that change on Scholar of the First Sin, but it doesn't exist for the standard Dark Souls 2, which is a shame because I would play that. And then I figured I would get, there's like a Mega Mule save. So I figured I'd use that because, it'd have the items that I didn't know where to find anymore. But this save is like mega busted. It's like very cheaty. And all the bonfires are open too, so it's kind of confusing as to how you're supposed to like legitimately progress. So it's one of those things I guess I just have to be like mindful of as I'm like going through. So I don't know if I would have a Fragrant Branch of Yore at this point. So I don't know if this is cheating or not. But I feel like in the standard Dark Souls, you choose between going here. Or no, you don't choose between. This is just open, I think. And then, or you can go to the Fragrant Branch of Yore. The first place you want to use it is to get your pyromancies. But whatever. I'll just assume this is not super cheaty. But if it is, I guess I'm okay with being a casual. Oh. I thought those like went through people. Shit. Maybe they do later. Oh. In like Dark Souls 3 or something, I think they might have penetration. I don't rightly know. But I've got this like instinct to pick up everything, right? But it's like mostly a waste of time because this save is borked. So like most of the items that I see, I already like have 99 of them just because Whoopsies. Ah, shit. Well, let's go to not here. I also have like an issue where I feel like I'm like cheating if I save in or not save, if I try to heal in combat. Especially, it's the worst once I get the regen ring, like in any of these games. I just start thinking like, nah, I can't use a healing item. I'd be wasting it. I should just regen to survive. Excuse me for a second, I have to get my dog. Oh, does she stand differently when she's at lower health? That's kind of super interesting. Yeah, looks like she stands up straighter when she's at full health. Neat. Yeah, it kind of takes some of the fun away, but also, meh, whatever. I already beat like the hell out of this game. Although I never did the... Oh shit. Never did the DLCs. So... Oh, well hello. Yeah, I never did the DLC, so I was thinking... No cheaty weedies there, huh? That's a sign. You can summon someone over there? That's different, because I remember the guy you summoned was in this cell. Yeah, he's like Wizard Man. Pilgrim Belclair. It's a girl? I don't remember that. Right, can't pick up items. Zoinks. Yeah. So, I'm like, not sure if I should summon someone, because I think it will make it... Yeah, whatever, I won't summon someone. Oh, you know what's another problem? This thing, which I could have gotten by this point, but obviously not +5, I could get it by killing an NPC, which I'm loath to do unless there's no other option. But because I already have it, I feel like I shouldn't kill the NPC and I should do the quest with him. So, I don't know. I guess I'll just live with it being easier. Thug and whatever. Hopefully I do not earn the ire of my lovely viewers by being a filthy cheater. How am I going to do this? I'm going to do it like that, right? Now, I don't remember if two-handing the chime does extra damage, but it also looks lame, so I don't think I'm going to. Ah, wait. Fuck. Yeah, I just wanted to do that to myself. I'm not used to the, I don't know. Maybe the volume needs to be higher. Maybe that's my problem. My feet hurt. I'm not kidding about the volume thing. When the volume is low, it, like, relaxes me. Gets me more, like, stressed when the volume's higher. The reason the volume's low is because I don't want it to echo into the stream, but... The crazy, like, blasting boss music has a way of, building up adrenaline. So these guys you can't backstab, and there's really, like, no reason, right? They just have, like, a big coat. I guess you couldn't stab through that, I don't know. But you also probably couldn't stab through, like, plate mail, right? No, don't pick up items. Hoarding instinct must be suppressed. That's the other thing I regret. I never, oh shit. I never did end up doing New Game Plus in Dark Souls 2. And it's super different, but by the time I was going to, like when I like picked up the game again, I had already like lost my saves. So it was one of those things where I was like, oh, should I play through the entire game and then go do New Game Plus? And then, I don't know, I think I started playing at some point, but then lost those saves too, I guess. I don't know. You know what it was? I think I started playing and then I realized that there was some like balance change to magic. And then also, the first time I played it, it was so much fun just playing with the world, basically, like co-op with the world. You just drop the small sign and then you get summoned into someone else's world, which is honestly makes the game like a lot easier, but also more fun. So maybe balanced. Because when you get summoned into someone else's world, it's pretty easy just to nuke like spells at whatever's bothering them, and then you come back with fresh spells. So it does make it a lot easier. Although, you know, in this game you could use like amber herbs, and you could definitely farm those. So those restore spell uses. They're not in like any other Dark Souls as far as I know. But yeah, and the other thing, the reason I didn't do New Game Plus previously, just mostly because, you know, lost the saves, but also I always end up thinking like, oh, well, I don't want to, A, not be able to play with someone in co-op if they're in an area. I don't want to have them wait for me to fight a boss. And then B, it's like, oh, did I pick up everything before I New Game Plus, right? So I get a little bit anxious about that thing. And then, nah, I'm not gonna do that. It's so risky. Oh shit! Oh, it sucks. That was the thing I loved was spin to win. Yeah. I should have known. I was thinking about it and I was like, maybe I can get away with it. No! Well, I'm glad it's hard. I was worried that it would be too easy because these guys are kind of susceptible to getting nuked. Because I remember nuking the shit out of them with a bunch of characters. Like, Ungabanka was not the most optimal character by any stretch of the imagination in co-op or anything, but because he's like high damage and those guys are pretty easy to dodge. Like, you know, like it looks easier to dodge than it is because, you know, if you're used to playing like Dark Souls like 3 or even like 1, it's a little less janky, so you just have a little more control. Although, granted, I think a lot of people remember Dark Souls 3 as like what it is now, but it's not really. Dark Souls 3 now is different than what it was on launch, because on launch you couldn't diagonally dodge. At least on PC, I think it was just like a bad port. Oh shit. Fuck. Yeah, I think it was just like a bad port. But it was locked to like sort of 4 directions, not 8. Or it was like strictly 8 directions. There weren't like these sub angles you could make, or like slight. Oh wait, I can't I can't do it in this game either. What the? Wait, you can. That's like sort of. Okay, but it's less forgiving, because Dark Souls 3, you can like change your mind as you're rolling and it'll kind of do it. In this, it's like, yeah, you... Wow, that's, okay. Man, that's like I'm holding hard diagonal. If I had a camera, I could show you, but I'm holding hard diagonal, but it's going straight. Also, rolling seems to take a fuckload of stamina in this game, and it does not in Dark Souls 3, and maybe that's because I don't have any stamina? Now, that's 92, and like Trisha was playing, she had like 106 or something, and she was dodging fine. What are my rings, by the way? Oh, right there. Soldier. This is more spell casting at lower health. That's casting speed. Region. And although that's also probably cheaty, having the +2s. Although I don't know, because you can get the +2 item to spawn by New Game Plusing certain areas, which is what I did previously. So now I think I see what people were saying with the jankiness, but I'm kind of used to that from playing Dark Souls 3 on launch. Oh, wow. Man, it's so crazy because... Damn it. Yeah, they really punish you for being an idiot in this game, and they don't in Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3, you can just, like, swing like a dum-dum, and then... Yeah, and then change your mind and roll out of it. Like, Trisha was even saying, like, oh, nothing happens if your guard gets broken because you can just roll away, but... Not in this game. They, like, punish you for being stupid. I'm curious what that sign is, actually. I want to check that out. Ooh. What do you got? What do you got? Oh, and the small sign you could summon when the boss was dead, too. That was fucking cool. I love that. I think they changed that. I know there's a lot of changes to Scholar of the First Sin, which I don't like. Like, I never got invaded before, but then, when people were, oh, I had to burn an effigy, which is also, like, not really a big deal, because, again, Bork save. Who is it, though? Felicia the Brave. Oh, she's got the, yeah. She's in the, Shrine of Amana. Mata? Shrine of Amana, something. She's got the, Great Lance, which is also in Dark Souls 3, I believe. The weapon art is like super long charge, like ultra overcommit charge. Oh, regular life gems. I guess that's. Oh yeah, I also had like a weird thing playing this game where I refused to use anything but the basic life gem. Not because I was like scared to use the item, but because it would make me annoyed to waste good items when I died. So it was just like more efficient if I used only the shitty life gems. Yeah, I got invaded when I was playing, like, whenever it was, and well, other than the people like super duper cheating, I couldn't use Estus, and I don't know if that was like someone just cheating to make me not able to use Estus or life gems or anything. But I thought that was like so ridiculous, because then I saw the invader heal, but I think he was healing with I don't know what they're called, but oh, this thing right here, Divine Blessing. So I think you can use those when you're invaded, but these are like a super limited item unless you're, you know, playing on one of these like Bork saves, which I guess that guy was. So dried root. I have never seen this. I recognize most of these items though. Ah. I wonder if that's legit, like if I actually have this, because there's only one of it. I assume that this is a legit item. So maybe I am supposed to use that, but no point, I guess, right? Oh, and these are for the covenants, right? Oh, I must have actually offered all medals of sunlight. I got so many medals of sunlight playing previously. I used to feel bad getting medals of sunlight because there's another item. Is it this? Which is weird, I only have 87 of them. I wonder if I played co-op with this character. No, I don't know. It's weird. These are my branches of yore. This item you can heal if you use it. You see I can't use it, but if you use it when you're in someone else's game, it would heal the host. And so I remember using it quite a bit to help hosts. And that's the only purpose the item has. So you play co-op with someone, beat a boss, and that was your reward. And then you could expend that later to help someone heal during a boss fight to help them win. And it was pretty fast, right? It was a pretty fast activation, so you could kind of see where someone's like messed up. Especially, you saw me earlier getting messed up, like swinging and then being like, oh no, you know? You can see where someone's overcommitted to a swing, because the game speed of this game is a lot slower than Dark Souls 3. And I kind of like the slow game speed because it lets you think a little bit more without having to rely on like just instinctual stuff, because I feel like I've played enough video games that I kind of just instinctively know what to do, where it's a little more fun to kind of cognizantly like think through like what I should do. Alright, let's do this. Then fuck, that hurts. Oh, what? Whoa. Alright. I will make the accusation of some jank. Fuck. No, bad idea. Alright, at least he didn't spin to win. That's the real killer. Whoop. Yeah. No, I deserve that. That's what you get for like lightning spearing in someone's face sometimes. Oh fuck. Double spins? What? I guess that's also the price you pay for doing the old... Oh shit. Man, Ruined Sentinels never change, huh? So much easier when you're using like blunt weapons, I think. Because I think strike damage is, you know, just generally like better for big buff armored men. But I don't know. You also notice I'm like cheating again with, I forgot about that, but I have a mod that keeps me from becoming gross when I die. I didn't really care about the health reduction, but having my, well, I guess I cared a little bit about the health reduction. Just like the I didn't like just the feeling of like dying being bad. I guess like some people like that pressure of like, oh no, I gotta pick up my souls. But I kind of enjoy dying in a game, like oh shit, I almost fucked myself. I forgot to talk to Lucatel.
The longer I am here.
Cool. Let's make sure I do all the dialogue. Oh, you're supposed to summon Lucatel for a certain number of fights, right? It's not for this fight though. It's the Sinner that you summon Lucatel. I actually really like that quest line. Antiquated key. Huh. Yeah, it's Scholar of the First Sin in general has a weird progression, and then I wonder if I could just like, no, you can't really rush. So you used to be able to rush to the boss in like standard Dark Souls 2, but Scholar of the First Sin doesn't let you do that, right? Oh, didn't you used to be able to ring the door and have them come out? That was like a mechanic in this game. Oopsies. Like you hit a metal door and then like, like that was how you got the chest in the basement of the first area, where like it's not unlockable in the beginning, but you can like hit it and people will come out. Oops. Now, oh fuck. Yeah, it's like this. It's so different. Like Dark Souls 3 is so forgiving with like the game speed is so fast and you can just kind of not think. But you also have to be a lot quicker in Dark Souls 3. Whereas this, I feel like it's kind of not that mad at me for being slow and also dumb. Well, no, actually, I meant the just the slow thing. Like the enemies are pretty slow. The I'm pretty slow. Everything's just a little like toned down. I think it's probably like the way to go too, because then you could always have a Oh, that's not true. I was gonna say you could have a faster enemy. That would contrast better. You have more room to work with, but I guess that's not really true, because if your character is slow, you can't really introduce a character that's that much faster than you. Ah! Oh! What do we have? We got... Oh, we have this guy. Let me... if I can... Oh my god. That is... Alright, everyone who ever said Dark Souls 2 is janky, you're right. Man. Man, it's like plunging attacks are like, plunging attacks are like, trying to set up a backstab. You have to only attack once you're already falling. It's like Dark Souls 2 would like snap your animation into plunging attack. Oh shit, I thought that was a grab. Oh, I know. Also, like, Estus flasks are just really for like dex builds, right? Like, that's what I always thought. Because like, your animation usage is slower if you don't have dex. So then, like, Estus flasks themselves are like pretty slow to use. Let's see. See if they come out. Maybe not. Maybe it's like specifically. Alright, whatever. Maybe it's different because of Scholar. Okay. That'd be really fast. Ah! Oh yeah, there's like a stat that affects how many iframes you get too. Although I kind of enjoyed The Witcher, where like there were no iframes on the roll. The Witcher 2, that was. I don't know what it was with Witcher 3. There's probably a lot of iframes in Witcher 3. It was like much more mass appeal to that game. Although I like The Witcher 2 much more. Man, seems like stamina comes back mega fast in like every Dark Souls game. It almost makes it like not really a stamina bar, but a overcommit bar. Like just warning you not to Oh no. There we go. Now. Ah, man. That's rough stuff. Where's the other guy? Man, remember when these guys showed up as like regular enemies? Is it just me, or is that like Cheaty McCheaterson? Not actually. I mean, I remember there being a mechanic in this game which was like you could lock on further depending on like the 33,000 seems like a lot. There, you could lock on further depending on how much light was in the room. So I remember having to like have a torch in one hand for some areas, or like always. I always had like a torch equipped so I could like. Oh no, that's not true because in this game it's on a timer. Yeah. So I don't know. But I think I did have to mind the whole torch thing here and there. So I know there's lots of like secret doors, but the walls also look different. So are these walls like? I can see the. Oh, no, I can't. I was gonna say. I wonder if there's like a differentiation on like what the wall looks like to tell you that it's a secret door. So this is smooth, and there's like kind of a jaggy line going through, but. So not a secret door. That was the other annoying thing with Dark Souls 2, because you pressed A instead of attacked. People would put notes, so you couldn't open the secret passageways. You had to go offline and then do it. So the brick walls are the secret doors. They put a bunch of traps in at the end of this fight too, didn't they? Like there's a guy that's gonna come and like petrify me, right? Seems like a trap. It's exploding petrify mummies. There's no mimics in this game, right? It's just chests with traps in them. That's another like weird thing, because you think of mimics as being so like central to Dark Souls. Okay, so yeah, it's the brick walls that have the secret passageways. What you got? Rusted coin. I'm glad the boss was hard. I was worried I wasn't gonna have fun with this this borked save until like way later. Like once I would have already had all these +5s and whatever. It's pretty hard for me to tell, like, without using a guide and whatever, how to get. It isn't all the brick walls, because that was also quick. Ambush, no? Yes. It's tricky, this game. You have to use your thumb for the joystick, and that's also your dodge button. So if you're, like, looking around, not ready to panic roll out of there. You gotta be wary of the second secret passageway after the first. This was the doorway of just like open standard. Okay. Be interesting to have a secret passageway openable. Oh, this is where the ambush is, right? Yeah. Rectoroni pepperoni. By the way, I'm not playing online with this bullshit. Oh, can I get over there? Is there a secret passageway ladder? Yeah, I think there is. Oh, this in the regular game. This blew up, right? There's like a guy in one of the cells. Yeah. I never got killed by that. Not that I'm like some master trap avoider, but I think if you walk past at like a regular speed and you're not cautious, it just won't blow you up. neato. Huh? Secret passageway to get the item. What is it? Is it special? No. It's a homeward bone, of which I have many. Hush. That is super good in Dark Souls 3 because you can use that to silence what's his name? The sludgy dude with all the slimes and whatever. Fuck is that guy's name? Aldrich of the Deep. You can, if you use silence, I think it kind of griefs your co-op partner because they can't cast spells. But then the boss can't cast spells. Which is like most of his... Oh, right, it was a homeward bone. Not used to. Now, am I crazy, or is this like a spot where like... Oh, it's downstairs, right? Although, let's go spend these souls. Figure after a boss fight, you're kind of allowed to spend souls. What do I spend them on, though, right? Oh, right, the quest to wear a shirt. What shirt do I want to wear? Definitely not the butterfly thing, right? Because as delightful as furry pauldrons are, that will it'll like aggro every NPC ever. This thing I used on after struggling with Ungobanka. I forewent my my typical only loincloth with him, and I was wearing this because it's like sort of the same aesthetic, because I would wear the loincloth and then this is like chest piece, but then I was like, I can see the armor too much. This is no good. This is like kind of mage-ish, although I'm not really a mage, I'm the holy dude. Part of me is like, drop rate, but oh, this is nice and like, oh hey, man, but the robe's all like fucked up. It's not very. Oh, no, I didn't even think about it, but oh, the singer's dress. That's kind of cool. I didn't know you could pick that up. Maybe you can't. I don't know. Maybe this is just like cheaty. But I don't think anyone's going to blame me. Oh, it has like a description, so it must be. Yeah, with the singer's dress. That's kind of cool. I don't like to wear super effective armor exactly. So normally I would wear the like not like I don't like to wear armor that gives me too much protection. I rather stuff that's like either cool looking or gives me some kind of like bonus thing. Man, that's like exactly the same as this, the not wearing anything. So I used to use the Lion Mage robe, but then I didn't like how it made your arms go further out apart. Like I didn't like how it changed your stance to be kind of weird. Because that increases your casting speed. And then I didn't like the sandals, because like, you know, they just look like bad. Because like, oh, right. Because like, there's no like feet. There's like no articulation of like the toes in this game, so you have these like real Nintendo 64 what was it called? The World Is Not Enough type of feet. It's like I remember the hands in that, they like upgraded from fists to just like cupped cup scoopers as hands in the cutscenes. Like, yeah, the feet are just so weird looking, and then I don't really like sandals in general. And this is like some weird lion outfit. Oh shit, what was I wearing? It was like, this is super fucking not thematic. I can't wear that. Is there like a priest thing? It's like black. Yeah. But is there like, what is it called? The Saints set is what I'm wearing? Yeah, so do we have, excuse my fashion souls, by the way. Oh, this is lighter. Ah, but then you have to not look cool. That's no good. Saints. I'm sure I'll figure that out with like the DLC or something. This is so fucking goofy too. Again with the toes. Get these toes the fuck out of here. This is a painted people outfit. Which is sort of cool, but the skirt part is sort of weird because you're wearing pants. Although I like the skirt part, and I like the pants part, but together, perhaps not. Does this have a stat thingy? Is this like for a purpose? No. Oh, I remember why I had this like, this fires off like the synapses in my head because I was like, oh, this could be like an upgraded loincloth with like Unga Bunga. So I think I used that for a while, and then I was like, being too try-hard wearing this increased armor, must revert back to my caveman form. Oh, Saints trousers. So, oh, I see. From the back, it looks like real, like, weird. Maybe that's why I wasn't wearing it. Hexer boots. Let's see. That's it. I wonder if that's just like, yeah, it's not that much heavier, and I think the black. Yeah, this just looks better. Then for the shirt part, right? We've got to have somewhere. What's this? Fume Sorcerer's Robes? Wow, it's like a normal ass shirt. I like it. Hell yeah. This is from the DLC, right? At the fireplace? That's kind of cool. I've never seen this before. What's this from? In the Cathedral City. I don't know, is this is DLC maybe? Maybe Ice DLC? I kind of like how it looks from the back. The hood. Really fucks with the Saints hood though. Yeah. Maybe this is the way to go. Does it have like an effect? Yeah. That's cool. Oh wait, what's this? Oh. Oh, I wonder if this must be DLC, but I wonder if this is related to the dudes in that first area, the knights. Yeah, this must be like just shit I never found. I'm gonna go with this. I will get enough stats to wear it, and then I will be shirt wearing glass. So I already have like enough damage or whatever. So now it's time to spend some points for fashion.
Bearer of the curse.
I like this outfit. That's cool.
Seek the lest the
Seems sort of standard. I would wear the white thing if it wasn't what is this, a quick plug? No. Wow. It's not spent too many points on not damage. Let's see what that does. Oop. 35. So, I'll put 2 points in. See what that does.
Less.
Alright, so it looks like I won't be able to equip it, but I could probably find something besides nothing to wear. 31. So you need to be under 30%, correct? Although that might not be accurate. Let me check. Oh, if you equip load 0, you get like, huh. Oh, so like every tier, there's another thing. If you're under 30%, that's weird. So it's like if you're at 0% is 100% possible distance, then 10%, 95, 30%, 90%, 50%, 80%, then 70% is all the way down to 65%. So supposed to stay below 50% is like what the game wants you to do, and then if you want to roll really far, under 30%. And I guess I want to roll really far. I already put some points into it, so maybe... Oh, okay, perfect. So I'll wear this for a while, and just ignore the fact that the hood gets all fucked up with it. It's not that you don't get to see the, like, going down section in the front. It's, that's bugging me, is, the fact that, like, it looks like it gets, like, crammed into the neck. See? There's, like... It's, like... jagginess on the sides. Yeah. That's okay. I feel like a wizard. You're not a wizard. You know, whatever. Holy dude. So I did Ruin Sentinel, and then that would place me... Servant's Quarters. Right? Although you can go up that way, is it? Through the... not to the start, but there's like... Yeah, it's that way. You can go over there. And that's how that's how you get to the poison place. You go through this place and then go here. And this is like a side route you can do. And that's how I got the Sunlight Spear. Then you go through there to the fireplace. Now that actually sounds like it might be fun. Do I want to fight the Lost Sinner or Smelter Demon? I think I want to fight the Smelter Demon. Hardcore. And this is... You can somehow skip here early. I can't remember. I can't remember what any, like, the geography is. No, it's... Oh, it's... okay. How the hell do I get over here again? So confused. Having all the bonfires certainly, like, makes it confusing. Yeah. Well, I don't want to fight the Sinner, but I think right below this bonfire, there's, Pursuer spawns. So I should do that. Seems like fun. Get my big boy lightning spear out. Or sunlight spear, rather. Get fucking thrown in the trash, nerd! Ah. Inventory's full. Yeah, I remember the large club being very excited. I was playing Unga Bonka. Just looking for big bonks. Him, I feel like I should play. I feel like I should do an Unga Bonka play of standard Dark Souls 2 without any of this like stuff. Just because, the reason I wanted to play on this thing was so that I could use. Well, A, so I could get all the stuff I had previously back. But B, because the spell reversion I liked. I never really... They did some kind of nerf to sorcery stuff. I never cared. I never really... The spell that they nerfed, I never really cared about. All I ever used was standard, like, was it Soul Arrow or Soul Spear or whatever it is? The just standard spell. I just had a shit ton of those, and then for bosses, like, basically only bosses, I used, like, Soul Spear and then, like, Crystal Soul Spear or whatever. Man, it took me so long to beat Duke Steer Freya with the mage. Ugh. That was so tough. None of my friends were strong enough to help. I had to do it myself. But yeah, let me make sure I actually went through this area, so I'm not cheater pumpkin eater. I must have gotten here because I spent the sunlight spears, or spent the sunlight medals on the thingy. Yeah, there's no point killing the crystal lizards because abort to save. All the things. I hate that change. There's a lot of changes to Scholar of the First Sin that just like really irritate me, and that is one of them. They added pyromancers to just throw shit at you while you're trying to go through here. I don't see it. It's so random whether or not it's gonna kill you or not. It's like I don't know. It just it's like fine as like a challenge run mode to add these like random things, but it's just like the game previously had some really good like level design where like they, had you go through the area in a certain way, and then they just like added stuff to try and like, I don't know what the fuck the point of all this stuff was. Just like goddamn goofy. Okay, so I definitely did do this. Did you summon Lucatel for this fight? Nah. Oh shit, before I go too far, I don't want to beat too many bosses and then mess up Lucatel, right? Oh, is Lucatel supposed to... She's supposed to be here. It's different in this version, right? She goes into... Man, I should just play like standard Dark Souls 2. Maybe just do like a regular ass sorcerer build. Yeah, just do like standard sorcerer with just like tons and tons of soul arrows, attunement, and yeah, just a bunch of attunement so I can have tons of those stupid things, and high casting speed. Just point blank spell people. Yeah, maybe I should play Dark Souls 2 Standard Edition. Non-borked, like random enemy placements and stuff. Oh shit, that's new. Which is, okay, of all the additions, that's fine. I appreciate that ambush. That's cool. Okay. What do we got? So I think I did talk to her. So I think that's fine. So check on that. And then what do you have to do next? You have to fight Lizard Lady. But I'm not sure. I think it's like everything gets triggered when you fight the Smelter Demon. So I could probably fight Medusa Lady now and not mess anything up, but I think I should go through this area. Maybe. Well, let me see if... no, not that area. It's this one. This is the boss... the boss bonfire. So I might as well just... Well, actually, right here I can check. Right? This neato level design. If the windmill is still turning... Okay, so the windmill is still turning. I have not cleared the second area. Because you can burn that, and then that lowers the poison pools. Fancy spancy, huh? Okay, so I have to clear that next area. I also probably should do the... I did the conversation with Lucatiel in this place. But I don't know that I cleared this area. So, I guess I should look. I don't know. Because I would probably remember fighting this boss. Maybe. I don't know. It was like a while ago since I've looked at this. She was by the fire, and then they hid her in like one of the side houses, so you had to like go out of your way to find her. It's just like dumb. Man, if they had a mod to revert the damage for... Oops. I should look around. Maybe I'll just look around and see if there's a mod to change the damage back on Miracles. Yeah. It could just be fun to play through as like Ungabanka or just standard as Sorcerer, because nothing really changed that mattered for Dark Souls 2. So that could still be like dogs. So here's the pro strats, right? Fuck. Man, I'm like that was very I was very optimistic with my own skill. Yeah, that's the key. Oh fuck! That's the key. Is you like start shooting before you're done aiming, right? That's how you really do it. But not if you're bad. It's a lot easier when you're a sorcerer, right? Because you have like 60 of those things, or more. No, way more. You have like 130 something. Because each stack procs when you get the Saint's Hood or the Hexer's thing. Yeah. Alright. Whoa, I forgot about you. 2 for 1? Let's go. Alright, now. You. Okay. Is that it? Hell yeah. That's how we do it. You got a bow too. Thinking about using it? Punk? Got him. Yeah, so I think in this area, if I remember how the mechanics work, it's like hard to lock on unless this stuff is lit. So you can like go through, if you get a torch, which you can only light at the bonfire, not any of the other light sources for some reason. This is like super inconvenient if you're too weak to hold a thing with one hand. But you can like light the stuff, and then your lock-on distance increases if you're like playing a ranged character. That could help. Ugh. But now it's like snuffed out. I miss that so much, the simultaneous like gadong you get. Now can I can't light the, oh I can! Oh, look at that. It's not as hard as I thought. But even if I die and have to like redo this, I'm pretty sure you still can't lock on from far enough away that that's not super annoying. Oh, this is the one change I really like from Scholar of the First Sin, is they made a shortcut right there. Oh fuck! Where the fuck did he come from? Well, I think a shield's gonna help you. Boom. I really like that they made a shortcut. Because this area was fine. Like, you didn't really need a shortcut, right? Because you could just clear the area. But if you were having trouble with it, it was like really far. And I remember like playing with people that, you know, just died something stupid like falling off, and then they were like getting real mad about this area because it was so tedious to go back. But man, I'm missing my sorcerer. I'm missing my sorcerer, and I'm missing like the original Dark Souls 2. Oh wow, oh my guys. Light was a major thing here, right? Like spiders don't attack you when you're in the light and stuff. Is that right? Am I crazy? Be crazy. Oops. Boom. You can use it in one hand when you're power attacking, not otherwise. Yeah, I never used this axe. I used the Heidi Knight Sword all the way through, but then using this like super cheaty save, it was just in my inventory, and I was like, huh, maybe I'll do that once I got to Macduff's when I could have infused it. Obviously couldn't +5 it, but yeah, whatever. I already beat the hell out of this game like a million years ago. Might as well use a new weapon, have fun. Also, it's different how you pick up the Heidi Knight Sword. Like, you can't get it right away. Oh, I have like a regular Heidi Knight Sword. I should use that. Although, I am a sucker for bearded axes. And that is a real sexy looking axe. I really like the, actually no I don't. I was gonna say I like the hand wrap, but it's not really a hand wrap, it's like a fish scale pattern. But anyway, I like when they add stuff to weapons that makes it seem more comfortable to use, like when they put a wrap up near the head of the axe. So it's cool. So, thinking maybe switching. I don't have Dark Souls Standard 2 installed. Probably should. The reason I even have this version of the game is because my friends wanted to play Dark Souls 2 co-op, and then they got this Abomination. Oh, I probably still have it. The stream tag is Freedom Force. I didn't even think about that. But can you like break this? Yeah, so they wanted to play co-op, and they got this version because it had all the DLC, whereas like the second version, they didn't think they could buy the DLC. Because, I don't know, they pulled like a real like parent move, like can't use the internet, don't know how to look for the regular game, and then just click on the DLC available or whatever. They were like, oh, they didn't make the DLC for the regular game. It's like, I don't think that's true. And then they just, I don't know. I was like telling him that they definitely There definitely is, and they're like, oh, well, I already bought it. It's like, ah. So then we're playing Scholar of the First Sin, which is like icky. Just like where they move the enemies to. Oh, where they move the enemies to and stuff, I don't really like. There's a bunch of little changes that I don't like. Although, to be fair, there are a bunch of changes I do like. So some good, some bad, I guess. And the standard game had that update that changed. Well, both versions had that update that changed the damage on miracles. Make miracles less fun. There she is.
Still on the road, are you? Sorry to have burdened you so. This is for you, by way of an apology. I found my thoughts growing hazy. My memories are fading, oldest first. The curse is doing its work upon me. I am frightened, terribly so. If everything should fade, what will be left of me? I had an older brother. We learned to fence together. He became the most decorated swordsman in all of Mirror. I never even compared to him. In fact, I never beat him, not once. But then, one day, he was gone, lost without a trace. Now I'm certain that he was taken by the curse. If only someone would hear my tale. My brother must have come here, too.
I'm listening.
Soon I may forget even about him. If only someone would hear my...
Yeah, I'm listening. Jesus. But, yeah, I wonder if that was in the original game. I should just go back and play the original game. It is kind of like... It is a bummer to play, when you've already gotten everything. It is like a bummer to play and like recollect everything and then do, and build up your character and then go and do the DLC and everything. Especially because like I grinded out like a ton of souls fighting bosses, like I just put my sign down. Was like extincting areas while I was waiting to get summoned. It's just like I'm not gonna get that same experience I got when I played the game the first time. So it seems like I don't know. It seems like it wouldn't be quite as fun to go through without having a thing to alleviate some of the work. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do it if it's entertaining to anyone. Maybe I'll do it for stream. I'll go through the regular Dark Souls one. Do Sorceress maybe? Do a Lightning Spear in the big... Oopsies. Do Lightning Spear in the big guy. Oh, Great Lightning Spear is the one that penetrates? Got it. We have more stuff. Yeah, torches, I remember, increase your lock-on range. I think you could use them in co-op. I think if your co-op partner had a torch, it would help you lock on. It's kind of interesting, but it's also the lock-on is really what makes this control scheme work, because the necessity of constantly moving your camera when you're exploring doesn't do well in combat, where all the moves are, all the dodging and stuff is like on your thumb. Yeah, so you can't lock onto him. Although, you can do one of those. You think you're so cool. Man, I think I'm so cool. I'm gonna run out of spells doing that. I was planning on using... What the fuck? Did I get hit by a fire thing? So confused. Is it like a trap? Oh, shit. Oh, right, these guys don't want to mess with you if you have fire. Oh, come on. Wasting money. They will fight you, though, if you press them. I know that. Yeah, I used to, like, put my sign down right before this area and just, like, dunk on those guys. Over and over again. I think in that house is... like, the guy breaks the wall, right? No? Maybe he doesn't if you have a torch. Yes, he does if you have a torch. So if you kill everybody 10 times, they, like, don't respawn. I remember I just did that, not because the area was, like, too hard, it was just, like, it was fun. Fun to just, like, nuke somebody with a big old lightning spear. Although you don't get too many lightning spears, right? By this point, you wouldn't, right? So one of these chests is trapped, and the other one has the great sword, but I guess I don't need those items, so just leave them. There's no torches to light over here, right? I missed a torch back there. I guess I'll do that. We can set that. I didn't know that. Feels like I should be getting ambushed by ninja dudes over here. Mannequins or whatever they're called. Whoopsies. There we go. I missed that little collision thing. Oh, you know what's the other thing? This version of the game, you get the regen ring like right at the start? Or no, maybe that was always the case. Yeah. Oh, you know what's the thing that I hate the most about this version of the game is that they keep you from getting rings of sacrifice. And I think even with this like super borked save, I don't see a ring of sacrifice unless they look different. I don't know what the fuck is with this. Does it like break when you take it off? I don't know. Ring of Blades was a classic, and I don't ever remember getting a Ring of Resistance. Just the icon looks really weird. Looks unfamiliar. Yeah, even in this like super borked save, there's no Rings of Sacrifice that I see, anyway. I think they're in the game somewhere, but I could be wrong. They might have just taken out Ring of Sacrifice entirely, which I thought, that's what I think is like super lame, because, you know, if you wear a Ring of Sacrifice and then you die, it breaks, right? In Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 1, the breaking means that a ring is gone forever. In this, it just means that it just means you have to go fix it, and fixing a ring is 2,000 souls. So early on, you really don't want to die because you probably, like, 2,000 souls is like a level up, right? And then later on, it's not that big of a deal to spend that, but you're sacrificing a ring slot because you want to explore stress-free, you know? For a boss, I wouldn't put the Ring of Sacrifice on, but I used to wear it when I was wandering around just because I didn't want to have to go back and get my souls if I died goofing around. Or exploring a new area where you don't know exactly what you're going to run into. So I really miss the Rings of Sacrifice that were in Dark Souls 2, the Standard Edition. But maybe I'll go play it anyway. Or maybe I'll go back and play the original Dark Souls 2. Yeah, I could go through it with Trisha. Maybe people would want to watch. I don't know. I used to use this too, but not on the Faith character. I used to use it on the Sorcerer. The other thing I remember from the original Dark Souls 2 was taking off the Ring of Restoration would break it, and then you had to go repair it. And the Ring of Restoration would take a ton more. It had like really low durability, which I think is different now. So like the durability is low, and you can see it's taken some damage. But I think it used to be lower than that, to the point where like if you were getting beat up a lot with the Ring of Restoration, it would break before you'd really get your money's worth out of it. So it made sense almost to not wear it initially and then put it on to heal. But I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe I'm just thinking about like when you go into the acid pools, how that's always the first thing to break, because it's low durability. Yeah, I mean it's taking the same amount of damage that the rest of my clothing is actually. So I think in the initial game, the initial version of this game, it was different, but probably not like super duper significantly. Ah shit! Did I do it? I went and did it, didn't I? Yep, I fucking went and did it. I don't know how many times I've played through this game to just go and fucking do it. You have to pull the lever to ring the bell. Wow, I actually got it. Look at that. I think there's like a room full of monster dudes in there, right? Ah, shit, ninja. There was one ninja originally, right? But I think Scholar of the First Sin, there's like 3 ninjas or something. Oh shit. Okay, well, oh fuck. Okay. My goal. Can I get down there? A second. Doing it. Doing it. Fuck you. There we go. Oh yeah, there's no like iframes while you're touching stuff. Dark Souls 3, they like really let you get away with that stuff. Alright. Let's light this place up. Do one of these. The fuck? Come on. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do with this super duper borked save, I think I am gonna play through the DLCs because I don't think the DLCs were changed. But even if they are, I can always go through them again in standard Dark Souls. Zoinks. So standard Dark Souls too. Yeah, you have to call the boat to come in with the friggin' bell. Oh, fuck. Think you're cool? Alright, can't lock on if you don't have a torch. Alright, nerds. Can lock on through walls if you have a torch. God damn. It's a bright torch. I think this is the first time I've actually lit this area up. I think even the first time I played, I was like, whatever. I wonder what the lore is on those guys. Are they like... I always thought that they were like vampires, like a bestial vampire. But I don't know. I don't even know what they're like actually called. Oh god, I almost like fucking attacked.
Who are you?
Me, Gavlan.
I, Gavlan.
Yeah.
Gavlan will,
Gavlan deal.
Gavlan wants soul. Many, many soul. What you want? With Gavlan, you will, you deal.
Gavlan. Yeah, if you want to do a poison build, this guy's you know.
You go home.
Yeah, you can see, he's the only guy.
With
He's the only guy you can sell stuff to. Right? This is another shortcut for this area, but it's not as good. You know, like you still have to like run past everything and then jump and then like fight stuff. Although the original game, I don't think there were that many enemies up here. I think there was one archer guy that was like easy to murk. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But having all the items certainly takes away some of the like instinct to explore. But then again, I played through this game like a dozen times. Lots of different characters. I did Kenshiro, Fist of the North Star. I did a Fist character. This guy, Sorcerer, Caveman. And then I even did a bad Sir Flex. I did the big sword, and I did, I think he was called Sir Flex, too. It was the first time I allowed myself to wear armor. I was like, alright, I can have armored pants. Just armored pants. And boots, I think. And that I abandoned, because once I got the greatsword, I realized that even while you're... Is there no cutscene? I thought there was a cutscene. The fuck? Did they take the cutscene out? There was definitely a cutscene at one point. That's so weird. What a weird change. Okay. And then you can drop down, or you can go down here, right? Might as well. Blast everybody. So I guess I'll fight this boss and then I'll call it a day for this game. I don't know how entertaining this is anyway. Though I do think I want to do go through the DLCs. Although I don't know if I'm offending anyone by having this cooked save. It might just be annoying for people to watch. I don't know. Boy. Oh my god, I survived. I don't know why I'm picking up items. Very dumb. I thought there was something behind that. Trap. Nope. Fragrant branch of Yore. That's right. That's where you would get the first one. So you'd go. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm like losing my mind, like wondering what the changes are between like this game and the. Really? I thought there was an Estus shard here. I remember going through that house with two people sleeping at the table like a million times. Scared the shit out of me. Sliding down. BMX in death. Ninja just corpse sliding. Yeah, I thought there was an Estus flask shard, but I don't know. I mean, how important are Estus flasks in this game? Not very. I never used them in boss fights. I like got to thinking of like, I don't know, like healing being not fair. But then I kind of got into the habit of just using the small healing things. I really only use the big ones if I like got invaded and didn't want to lose.
I see light, but it remains dim.
Or if I was like in someone else's world and I didn't want to be like the jabroni that gets killed.
I've no interest in the magic impaired.
Fuck. What is my intelligence too low? Ah, yeah, I'm fucking retarded, huh? I got like 50 faith, 6 int. I'm like Unga Bonka. Fucking caveman over here. He's got no time for me. Understandable. Actually, wait a second. I can actually change that, right? Because this borked ass save has like all the rings, so I definitely have Ring of Knowledge, yeah. Will this make me smart enough? There's no Ring of Knowledge +3 or anything like that, so what am I gonna do?
I see light. I am.
Still no good, huh? Alright. Fine, dude. Whatever. Alright. Oh, there's a thing there. I don't know. How do I even do that? Kind of like break the barrels? Because I'm not rolling into that shit. Like, it's fucking crazy. Right. Going into the boss fight with 20k souls. No fear. Alright. I think I'm getting a little burned out on this game. Although I'm getting a little burned out on everything. I gotta say... Alright, let's... Yeah, let's do it. Kind of a waste, but... Let me just use my Axie Waxy. Okay, kill the archer. And then... emote at this guy. Come on. Fuck. I tried to style. I tried to do the... Is that the dash attack? For some reason I thought that attack, like each backstep had its own animation, but I think they're all the backstep, or the all the dash attack. Why am I picking items? Oh, yeah, that's another weirdo change, huh? They added that guy to the boat? He wasn't, or maybe he was there before. I mean, it would kind of make sense because that's where you're sailing to, but I know for fucking sure that... Oh, I hit. Okay. Not that bad. You casting? What are you doing? Can't lock on. Fuck. Man. Everyone saying Dark Souls 2, everyone that said Dark Souls 2 is janky is correct. For the record. Alright. Alright. So, are there enemies down here now? I don't even know. Let me use one of these. Because I think I can summon Lucatel for this fight. And you have to summon her 3 times. So I know that summon signs don't work on the boat. That is for sure, because it's like a moving object. It's much like Dark Souls 3, like the floor falls away. I think that's the idea. So if her sign is the same place it was in the base game, then I know where it is. If not, well, fuck. Oh, it's moved, okay. Yeah, because I see sign there. I'm offline, obviously. Yeah, it used to be where you do that shortcut where you pull the lever. So this is kind of less cryptic, but at the same time, to find Lucatel, you need to explore some random-ass house. Rather than, like, meeting her at the bonfire, which I think is much better. I think after you meet her initially, it makes sense to have to find her in all these other places, but... Oh, and you summon her for the Smelter Demon. That's right. So... I don't remember, where do you summon her otherwise? She's on a timer, by the way, just like players. It's 10 minutes. 10 minutes and then you get disconnected. So you summon her here. You might summon her for Medusa Lady, but I don't... No, you don't, because it's like some weird jester guy you get. And then you summon her for Smelter Demon, but there's like a third one. You gotta summon her 3 times, talk to her 3 times, and then you have to, when you do the mansion zone, that one place I have done like so little, because I feel like I've only cleared it on like... No, I cleared it on like all of my main characters. But again, I had a bunch of like jabroni characters that didn't work out, right? Because I made like, oh shit. Sorry, take that corner. Scared she's gonna fall off and have to go rest. Yeah, that one mansion place where there's all the experiments or whatever, or you get that cool helmet. I feel like I did that zone like less than like any other place, just because on each of my characters I feel like I got through it in one go. Although, no, I played it a couple times with like friends that were stuck. So... Whatever. Alright, so I guess like every boss fight in Dark Souls 2, the key is to enter the boss room and not get like smashed instantaneously. And then you're fine. So I'll just go do that. YOLO. Man, that is crazy. I was like nuking the shit out of the sentinels, but you got so much health. And you're like the first boss. Oops. Lens. And that is why everyone who summoned me in Dark Souls 2 was very glad to have done so. Oh, it's because I was solo. When I was fighting the Sentinels, probably just like looks like a ton of more damage. Or, yeah, because the health is lower. Okay, so now this was the bane of everyone's existence who wanted to do pyromancy. Right? It's like the great catastrophe of this fucking game. If, God help you, you touch this thing before you open the chest, you're fucked. Right? Because the chest has the pyromancy flame, which lets you cast pyromancies, and the navigation thing will port you to the next zone, and then to get back here, there was no shortcut. That, like, bridge I kicked down, there was only the gate you open, so then you have to run up the stairs and do the jump, and then go through, and then get all the way back onto the boat, and then you could open the chest and get the thing. But most people were like, ooh. And then they fucked themselves. Man, I gotta say, it is taxing streaming to nobody. Which sounds odd to say, since I'm essentially talking to myself, although I guess, whoa, shit. I could be talking to myself when I'm, like, editing. So it's like double talking to myself. Oh, this is way different. That was not... This was not the thing. This is crazy. If you died here... I remember they had like a joke thing where they had a bunch of like bloodstains to make you think that this area was dangerous. Because it was just like people jumping into the pit. I don't know if it was people, like players that were joking, or if it was, oh. Well, I gotta get that. I don't remember that. Or maybe I do. I remember there being something weird about this elevator. So, how do I do that? I guess I have to like roll off of the... But yeah, that would be super stupid if you died there, then you'd have to clear the whole Varangian area again, and then you could... And then you'd have to do the navigation, like sail the ship, and then you could go pick up your souls. Because you wouldn't have this bonfire like I do on this borked save. This first area was also really weird, I remember. Like, how it was changed. I guess there's no point in resting, right? So, here's an idea. If I... Alright. Let's assume that I'm a smart person, right? And let's assume that I got the cat ring, which is like mega expensive, and I totally wouldn't actually get it. And I have no idea how you get the cat legs, but I do know I could have bought the jester legs. That comes from the merchant outside of Alan Keep. Or maybe it's not called Alan Keep, it's where all the knights are. Alan, whatever. Okay, so I'm like, oh fuck, I'm looking at mastodon legs, not the cat legs. Okay, there we go. Cat legs are reduces falling damage, right? Cat ring reduces falling damage. So, assuming that I am inept, which perhaps I am, and then I probably want to weigh less, right? Only need a binocular. Okay, I don't need to two-hand nothing. So, let's see if I can do this. Perfect. Now I need to get onto the top of the elevator, right? And then it was this side. I hope. Losing faith. Losing faith. Was it another side? No, it was here. It's a scimitar and repair powder. Huh. So, not worth doing at all. Where's my shrug emote? Oh, I have all the emotes too. This one I used all the time when I won as Unga Bunga. Man, there's so many good emotes in this game. This one was great. Limber up before the boss fight. This one is in Dark Souls 3. What's this? Okay. That one's not. This was good when you first came into the world. Quick wave. Rather than like, because the other wave looks like you're trying to like tell them like, okay, you're stupid, come here. And this was a really important gesture that I don't think is in 3. It makes it very hard to communicate. Oh, that's a shrug. There you go. Boom. Pumped Up was amazing too. Very like immersion breaking, but good mode. Anyway, let's get my equipment back in order. What's the Tights of Judgment? That's such a funny name. Insolent Boots. Also pants. This probably would have been cool for, this would have been another one that would tempt me with Ungabanka. But really, it's not a loincloth. Do I have a loincloth? Where is the loincloth? You have to like start as a depraved, I think. Wow, I think of all the goddamn items. I think I remember that, because I recreated Ungabunga too, and I was like, I had to look for the loincloth. Yeah. Is that where it was? Rings. This increases casting speed. And then I had this, I think, was the one that fit with everything. This is extra, like, item pickup. Often Ungabunga needed to put on his monocle in order to pick up some items occasionally. If I was like farming for something. And then I think I figured out that this one does the same thing. Yeah, so then that was my new Ungabunga item. A lot of people like this, but I never even picked it up, as far as I remember. Nice fancy things. Ooh, what's this? It doesn't like work with the thing, but it's kind of cool. What's the deal with this thing? Duration of spell effects. Oh, so it's actually like useful if you're like a caster or something. Weird. Voice helms. I don't know what the fuck that is. Well, it's not for me now. I don't feel too guilty about putting on whatever armor, because I never put enough points into defense for it really to be something that I'm like trying to do. Oh man, the Mirror Knight! That was such a fucking... Or Looking Glass Knight? Whatever. That was a cool boss fight. God damn. That could be my favorite Dark Souls boss. No, you know what? Second place. He's definitely second place. First place is the two demons. Yeah. The twin demon princes or something like that. That was fucking cool. Although the twin dragon knights was fucking real fun, just because like when you have high damage builds, that one-shotting a boss is just exciting. And you like join someone's game and you just like blast the boss. I never one-shot him, it was always two-shot, but you know. You join someone's game and you fuck up one of the bosses that they haven't seen it before, so they don't know how low the health is. And then you just like seem like a god. Just fun. Do this. Right? Oh, I gotta figure out weapons. So inept. It's taking me like 2 minutes to equip everything. Oh, this must be from the DLC. Interesting. Probably should like store all this stuff. Jesus. This was a mistake. God damn. I must have missed it. Man. Try that again. I also had like the pre-order stuff when I first started the game, and Scholar of the First Sin, I guess I don't get that stuff. Looking for binoculars, aren't I? Must be the bottom of the list. No, maybe not. Maybe it was in the... There it is. Yep. It's all my stuff back. Below 30%. God intended. Let's do that. Okay. It is kind of just like fun messing around with all the items and stuff. Well, if I can get a mod to revert the spell damage for the original Dark Souls 2, I would definitely play that. Just in the case of the this specific character. But I think I will install Dark Souls 2 and then have a crack at it with Unga Bonka. Because in the case of this character, it was so much more fun playing co-op with other people. But with Unga Bunga, because he's so low health, it got kind of difficult and because he's melee, it got kind of difficult to handle bosses that just didn't die. So when you play co-op, there's just more health. And it just kind of got easier to use Unga Bunga. Oh, you know what's the other problem though, is like dying and having your health get reduced and look like a zombie, it doesn't really matter if you're wearing armor and stuff, but Unga Bunga was super naked all the time, so when he would die, it would kind of bother me because then I start looking like this gross zombie. Whereas right now I have a mod that makes me not. And previously, what I had was, on Unga Bunga, I would always wear this. Because it would just make me play better, because I wouldn't be getting agitated. Another weird change with this version of the game is you don't pick up Ring of the Dead in the beginning. It's like really, really far in the game, because I guess people used it to invade and do tricky stuff. To trick, like, people. I don't know. But that's what you get for beating the whole game with the that thing on. Whatever. That's neat. So, there's no like sit and hang out emote. No. Anyway, I got like an hour to play more. Or to like to stream, I should say. So I could keep dicking around in Dark Souls 2. Although part of me is worried someone's gonna like watch this VOD and like hate me for using mods, but whatever. Or I could play Resident Evil 5 because I want to get through the campaign of Resident Evil 5. I'm like halfway, just so that I can play co-op with Trisha. Mercenaries. So I could like download a save or something, but it's just easier to not. So I guess the question is, do I...
Bearer of the curse, seek lest this...
Do I keep streaming or do I keep not? Oh, not keep not. Do I keep streaming or do I stop? And I think... I have no idea how to spend these souls. I think because no one's watching,
Bearer
I think we'll just stop.
Lest
But,
this land.
if you're watching the VOD, thanks for hanging out. Yeah. Let's do that. Just barely. It's kind of fancy. Just barely over 30. See what I can attune. And then I'll call it a stream. Oh, this thing has more sunlight spears. Interesting. What is it? How many attunement slots is this on the sphere anyway? The other spells I feel like I could have gotten normally, but I don't know. I'd have to look at the wiki to figure it out. Oh, it's only 2 slots for sunlight spear. Not too terrible. Wait, whoopsies. And it's 2 slots for... Oh, I just don't have any more Great Lightning Spears. Interesting. I thought Great Lightning Spear was the one you could get infinitely. Because you could keep on using a bonfire aesthetic or something. Can't remember. Yeah, you could pick up Great Lightning Spear. So I used a bunch of bonfire aesthetics to get like a ton of Great Lightning Spears, but they had lower castings than the standard Lightning Spear, which you can only get from the vendor. Great Lightning Spear, you would pick it up, or maybe I'm thinking a Soul Spear, you'd pick it up in the forest. I don't know. Been a while. I'm gonna go back to standard Dark Souls 2, I think, at some point. Maybe do an Unga Bonka playthrough. Although, it's kind of nice just having all the items and not having to go like look at the wiki to go find stuff. So maybe I won't. I will at some point, I think. You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Oh, wait. Oh, can I get more? Well, I definitely couldn't get more sunlight spears, right? So, whatever. Alright. So, yeah. So, if you were hanging out, thanks for hanging out. And, yeah. Catch you guys.